you have to lift it up.
Okay.
Chainsaw.
In horror movies, this this thing will be there. That's it. Done.
That's it, done. This is unbreakable.
Okay.
So this is unbreakable.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is unbreakable. We have so many.
This is the symbol of the
circles.
Communist Party of India. Okay. Okay.
Most of the films.
This is what all the gundas will have, right?
Yeah,
Rowdies
yeah.
will have. This is the rowdy sickle.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Farmizen on the show, and today is a very special episode. We have actually come to Mr. Nagaraj's farm again. This is called Farmer's Nest. This is near Gunjur, very accessible from Bangalore, and the village name is Kamanalli. Did I pronounce it correctly?
Yeah,
Okay,
Kamanalli.
cool. So today's episode is very interesting because we are going to talk about one of the challenges which beginning organic farmers have, which is how much to invest in tools, what sort of tools and equipment should we buy. So we are going to focus on those. We are going to show you a bunch of different tools and equipment and how to use them.
Hi, this is Nagaraj here from Farmer's Nest. Today we are going to explain about the equipments, what we are all using in farm. Nowadays the labor cost is very expensive, and we are not getting laborers in villages also. So that is the reason we are depending with different types of equipment. So we are most of the time we are defined on equipments. When we are using equipments, it will cut the time. In lesser time our work will be finish.
Right, and that is actually
easier.
Yeah, that is very important because in organic farming, one of the main things is labor cost, because you can't use weedicides, because you have to, apply a lot of things manually, right? So because of that, like if you are a farmer who can optimize your labor cost and reduce it, then you are likely to make money. So actually investing in the right tools and knowing how to use them properly is an important part of becoming a successful organic farmer. And without that, it's very difficult to do it, right? Cool, awesome. So what will you show us today? We have a bunch of different things. We'll start off with
we
some.
have so many different tools. We can give one by one demo also.
Okay.
Give one by one demo also. This is very handy and small tool for using. This is weeding. We can give a demo also. This is also a weeder removing. Most of the times women's using for de-weeding this tool. So this is when we are going to de-weeding with carrot and rooty vegetables, beetroot and radish, such kind of crops we can using this tool. This is called called as a uli in Kannada.
This is the
uli,
right?
Yeah.
Just like that. So you have wet the soil a little bit, and after that, so convenient for weeding. And she's so fast.
Purti work already.
Super fast. Okay, how much
So,
does it cost?
This is around 35 to 40 rupees. We are getting in Sunday bazaars.
Okay, so best to go for us any of these sante, local santes. And people will be there.
This is around 120 to 150 rupees. This is called Varavari in Kannada.
Do you need to sharpen the edges?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can sharpening with hammer.
Okay.
So we can sharpening. So
this is the Varavari. Okay.
So usually using for big patches, big patches. Most of the times we're using this Varavari.
Okay. And for that smaller
smaller
one, that you can use the
we're using for carrot and this thing. With each tool.
Okay.
So this is basically a sequels.
Okay, sickle.
Sickle. So most of we have a bunch of tools of sequels. We have so many.
This is the symbol of the Communist Party of India.
So this is sickle.
But all of the tools you have shown so far are all very useful, right?
Yeah, very useful. This is we are using for fodder cutting.
Okay.
And cutting sometimes big weeds also removing.
Okay.
Sometimes parthenium, part-time plants, such kind of plants,
Okay.
tiny weeds.
Okay.
We are removing with these tools. So 6 months once we have to go with the iron smith, and we can sharpening these tools.
I see. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. And how much
is-
does these cost approximately?
This is around 250 to 300.
Okay. Okay.
So
okay.
get with local bazaars
it.
also.
Got it.
See, sometimes unnecessary weeds is growing on border sides. So for cutting those such kind of weeds, we are using this sickle. So this is, see, the plant. This is called medicinal plant also. This is called Atibala or Mahabala.
Oh, okay.
Medicinal plant.
Okay.
So we are cutting with this tool.
Okay.
Sometimes we are like this. Also we can use it as. Sometimes see this plant is very.
Parthenium.
This plant is, everyone knows. This is called Parthenium. Congress plant.
Congress
in
grass, Indira grass,
Yeah.
many things.
So this is also we are cutting with.
Oh,
these
so
tools.
easy.
Yeah. See, this tool is very easy for cutting such kind of big, and we can trim it also with these tools. See. So this is, everyone knows, in banana shops most of the times we find. So
One.
so this is a banana cutting tool. This is most of the times our for harvesting also. Our workers will using this tool.
Okay.
So
This is for cutting that entire banana bunch.
Yeah,
basically.
banana bunches, and
Got it.
sometimes this is very handy for harvesting lemongrass, celery,
Okay.
such kind of
Okay.
things.
Okay.
So this tool is very
Okay. Got it.
is
Got it.
useful.
Okay.
So, and this is called machu. I don't know big speak well.
Okay. Okay.
Most of the films.
This is what all the gundas will have, right?
Yeah,
Rowdies
yeah.
will have. This is the rowdy sickle.
Yeah. Oh, this is for cutting the trees and
Oh, okay.
cutting trees.
Okay.
And sometimes
So if you are doing any chop and drop and
chop and drop, and sharpening the poles, sharpening and digging into
got it.
poles. So we are using this tool.
One.
Sometimes see, we are tightening the drip line
Okay.
with this
So that the
stick.
drip lines generally don't go out of the bed.
This tool is becoming sharpening the this type of sticks. We
Oh.
have to sharpen with this stick. See, sharpening, and we
Now you can easily put that small pole.
Yeah, we can put this pole, and we can tie it with
Any
this
sort of
lateral tube, drip tube.
Right.
Also we can cut it. Sometimes we need the measurement and cut that sticks also. See how handy tool it is. See,
Right.
this is the heavy version of tool.
Got it. Okay.
So we have this one, and this is also sequel.
This is a lightweight one. with a
Lightweight
plastic
one.
handle.
Yeah, plastic handle. This is always this is SS. So
Oh, stainless steel.
stainless steel.
Okay.
Uh,
But is it useful to get those, or is it better to get those? Which one should we get?
Sometimes this is basically using for pudina mint cutting.
See, there is a
this
little
is
bit
a-
of a
yeah.
serration here.
Yeah.
What is that? I mean, how does that help?
That is for friction.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
Got it.
it is-
Got it. So small greens, etc.
Yeah,
bunches,
yeah.
you can do it with
Yeah.
easily with this.
This is
Okay.
I don't know what is this called.
But this is very useful. Every farm
Yeah,
needs to have this,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
We'll do that.
This is called in Kannada bachi.
And how much does this cost?
This is around 120 rupees. We have a big tools also. This is higher end of that is around 300 rupees. For using for loosening the soil.
Okay.
Yeah, see, loosening the soil.
Oh.
See, we can use loosening soil, and you can after putting some seeds, we can loosening with this tool also. This is called.
Okay.
See how easy tool is for using.
So how many of these tools do you recommend for somebody who's doing, let's say, a 4-5 acre farm?
Most of the times these tools is necessary.
Okay, so you should have like 3-4 of these, the amount quantity that you have
no
shown.
quantity, 1 or 2 tools is very necessary. It's around 1-2 or around 1,000-1,500 rupees is enough for first investment.
One. Okay.
Yeah, this is called Momti or
Okay.
Senike in Kannada.
Uh-huh.
Earlier time when they are using flood irrigation, you know, that time this tool is using very useful because the water flooding.
So you'll need to keep
Yeah,
creating the channels,
yeah,
etc.,
channels,
cleaning
channels,
the etc.
yeah.
So it will be a everyday use tool
Yeah,
almost.
everyday using tool and making beds and preparing beds.
So
leveling
even now
beds.
for preparing beds,
Yeah, yeah,
etc.,
yeah,
you'll use
yeah,
that. For
yeah.
example, if you see, you have even some of
we
these
made
things.
this beds. Yeah.
These are also made using this bumpty only, right?
Yeah, yeah. See, we can use for making beds, leveling the beds also. So this is the tool.
Okay.
So this is the tool.
Awesome. Okay.
This
Cool.
Momte
Okay.
also. We have a different setups of Momtes.
Okay. Definitely, you need to get one watering can also.
Yeah, watering
right?
can. Watering can.
We should certainly
have
get one watering can.
Sometimes we are bringing saplings. You know.
Saplings. Huh.
So we were putting water.
Yeah,
every
you can't
day,
use
2
a hose
times.
and
Yeah,
that. So for
this
the
is a
sapling trees.
flower watering can.
Oh. One.
Yeah, this is hand saw.
Okay.
It is very handy tool and very easier to cut branches and trees also.
Okay.
So we bought for bamboo cutting. This is
Okay.
around 550 rupees.
Okay.
So very handy tool
Okay.
and very quickly cutting the branches and trees also. So this is around 550 rupees.
Okay.
I bought it.
Which brand is it?
No brand. This is maybe it's
Okay.
China made.
Okay.
So it's for around 550 rupees.
Got it.
So this is also a pruner. This is a Falcon brand.
So Falcon is a good brand, right?
Yeah, yeah. I bought it from Amazon.
Oh, okay.
1200 or 1300 something.
Okay. So
this
you
is
put the
Falcon.
branch or something inside
yeah,
this, and
is
then you
gear. This is gear.
Okay.
So this is gear. So this
Ah,
is the
okay.
pruning tool.
Okay.
We have to maintain properly. We can
Got
use oil
Hmm.
once in a 15 days or once in a month.
Okay.
So
Who
it is-
does your tool, all this oiling, maintenance, etc.? You only do it, or
Yeah, I
you're
only
trained
do
your-
it and I can inform to workers. Sometimes we are pruning to get more production. So we are using this pruner.
Okay.
So Falcon pruner.
Hmm.
We have to use like this. Elsewise,
Oh.
it's going to be open
Ah.
here. This is the very good tool for cutting. And after that, we have to put this cow dung. See this
Oh.
1 year old cow dung. This is 1 year, 1 year, 1.5 year old cow dung. This is we put it.
So
on.
1 year back, you would have
1
put
year,
that cow dung.
yeah, cow
So what is the benefit of that?
It's not going to dry that
Okay.
branch.
The plant will be healthy,
yeah,
basically.
Plant will be healthy.
Okay.
See how easy it is. So
Interesting. So then, of course, you have the bundly, right?
this is most of the times we are using for broadcasting seeds. This is around. This is unbreakable.
Okay.
So this is unbreakable.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is unbreakable.
Mm-hmm.
So this is around 150 to 180.
So that is
rupees.
how you should test it. If you are buying a bundle, go ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
The
because
Nagraj test,
unnecessary-
perform the Nagraj test on it.
So unnecessary we have to use plastic, you know. That is the reason we have to. Most of the times we only HDP.
HDP plastic. basically,
HDP
huh.
plastic. So most of the time, see how many
Right.
drums we have. So many
Right.
1, 2,
Right. And then
3,
these-
4, 5.
These are also obviously any farm you'll need a lot
around
of
800 to 1100 rupees one.
these. Any,
drum
I see that this one is like a paint drum which you are reusing. Where do you buy
yeah,
these
yeah,
from?
Yeah. 1500 that is also lid also for
Okay.
basically using for that drum for silage purpose. That last one, that's last one.
Okay.
And, Narrow paint drum, you know.
Got it. Got it. That's 1500, is it?
Yeah, and 1500. This
So,
is
but
around-
these drums, they don't get stolen. Like there is no full fencing around your farm, right? So,
Ye-
what if somebody
No,
comes and
no,
steals
no,
these?
No,
No?
This is very. People know this
Okay.
guy is very nice guy.
Okay. So I'll tell you one trick that we did. So when we started farming first, though, what happened was, like, we were putting drums and it was getting stolen because we were outsiders, right? We had
Oh.
leased out something in that village.
Yeah.
So then finally one thing we did was, every time we'll go from the farm, we had dug a hole, we would keep the drum inside that and we'll fill it up with water.
Water.
So once we did that, people find it difficult to,
Lift it up.
so first they have to remove the water, then
Yes,
they have to
yes,
lift it out. So
yes,
that's a lot of work. Stop.
Sometimes fruits and vegetables will stolen from the local
Okay.
ones.
So this bundle. Now let's talk about those harvest baskets as well.
Yeah. This is the so many. We have 30 numbers of these baskets. We are dry after washing. Or once we are harvest, we have to wash the grains and grading. So this is very useful staking.
And the advantage of this is that it keeps on going one on top of another, so it will keep on going like this, right?
Yeah,
Which means that it will reduce your storage space.
Yeah, storage space. We have a 30 numbers of this is around 120 or 150 rupees.
So it's a good idea to actually buy a lot of
And
those
you
because
can-
harvesting will be a lot of effort. At
Yeah,
that point of time, you want to make sure that people have. Nobody is waiting. Oh, harvest basket I don't have. Let it
Yeah.
get finished, right?
Yes,
And
why
these are
this,
for transporting,
yeah,
right?
This, see, this is very
Right.
difficult to bring it one side to another side for
Correct.
harvesting and all.
Correct.
So
correct.
this is difficult.
So this
type
is
of
basically
rakes-
for transport. This is for harvesting
yeah,
and
yeah.
this is for transport.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one more falcon tool is there.
Hmm.
So this is a small pruner for. This
Ah.
is a falcon. This is also a pruner.
Yeah, I have this at my home also. It's lasting for 6-7 years happily. No
Gardening.
issues. Yeah.
This is very well brand,
Hmm.
very good brand.
Hmm.
So sometimes we are basically for this one neem twigs. So we are cutting with this tool also.
Yeah, you sell sometimes neem twigs on Farmizen
yeah,
also, right?
Yeah. See,
Nice.
this is the
Very sharp.
very sharp and cutting perfect size.
Okay. And then you have the rakes also.
Racks also.
right?
Yeah, we have a 3-4 racks, different types of
Okay.
for making the beds, and after broadcasting we have to small layer we cover with small layer of soil, so we can use these tools.
And also for any dry leaves, etc., you
we
need to
can
collect it.
Yeah,
Right,
this
so
tool
that's
we
also-
have
So
using.
this is like the basic minimum tools that I
Yeah.
think organic farmers absolutely need. This is a bigger rake.
Yeah, this is bigger rake.
Okay.
We have a 3-4 types of this rakes.
Okay.
So after that, this is the must and should tool. We have to for spraying purpose.
Okay.
This is a very good brand called
Kisan
Craft. Kisan
Okay.
Craft.
Hmm.
So this is a battery operated.
So why are there
Don't
two
buy-
things here?
No, this is a storage thing.
Okay.
So don't go with 2-in-1. A hand with what we battery operated. Don't go with that because it's unnecessary.
Unnecessary complexity. It will become spoiled,
complexity,
etc.
Spoil, not spoil. It is unnecessary. 5 to 6 kgs extra.
Oh, weight
weighs,
is more.
weight
So
is
just
more.
buy the battery operated
Battery
one
operated.
directly.
So
and-
double motored battery operated is best.
So once you do a battery recharge, how much time does it last? The spray?
Around 5 cans to 6 cans.
Okay.
So better to maintain. Once you use, you have to recharge it and keep it aside.
And of course, when you are doing this, I think you get different attachments.
Yeah,
also
different
for
attachments.
different type of. Can you do things like panchagavya, etc.?
Yeah,
if you have to do a
Panchagavya we
spray?
can filter and use it.
After filtering.
Panchagavya, Jeevamruta.
Okay. So Jivamrita foliar spray also easily you can
foliar
do.
spray
But
you
after
can-
filtering.
yeah,
Most important thing is after filtering.
Fine
Other-
filtering.
Otherwise, this will get clogged.
Stuck, yeah.
And then it will not work anymore.
Yes,
Right. So
yes.
that's an important angle. So Nagaraj is just showing us a quick demo of how to use the knapsack sprayer. So this one is for the smaller plants, and the other big sprayer that we have seen is you can use it for bigger plants. Right, so you can do Panchagavya spray, Jivamruta spray, etc. You can also use this for even soil drenching. Nagaraj, how to
Nice.
use this for soil drenching?
So simply, once again,
Yeah.
simply you have to remove the nozzle,
Huh.
sprayer knob,
Huh.
and you have to just
Oh, okay.
Jeevamruta, for giving Jeevamruta. we
Soil
can use
application,
like soil
etc.
application.
Got it. Okay. Cool. Oh, now that is a. This is the
Chainsaw.
in horror movies. This this thing will be there.
This is chainsaw.
Okay.
So basically, not necessary at all. So we are a.
You can lift it maybe and show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, this is a Royal Kisan.
Okay.
So brand.
Huh. So this is not necessary,
necessary.
unless if you have a
This
lot
is
of trees and
two-
use it. Huh.
This is 2-stroke engine.
Okay.
So basically using for cutting trees, big trees, and cutting branches, big heavy branches. This tool is useful.
Okay.
So maybe around
So this is petrol operated.
petrol and oil, petrol with oil. So this is basically around 12,000 to 15,000.
Okay, this is a costly one.
And
So
yeah, costly
this you
one.
don't need to buy as your first investment, buy as your
Yes,
second
yes,
one,
yes,
once you have got
yes,
used to what.
yes.
So I think this is one important thing. See, sometimes what I see is people get very excited, they have bought a new land and they go and invest a lot of tools and then two things happen. Either
When is
their labor don't know how to use the tools or they don't know how to maintain it and they kind of, or third is they don't use many of those tools.
Correct.
So what advice would you give for people
Actually,
to avoid this
when
situation?
is required, then only you have to invest. Otherwise, elsewise, it is not going to useful and unnecessary. It's
So buy one by one, no need to buy all
no,
full set.
not one by one.
Huh.
So whenever is required,
Okay.
required. Sometimes we can rent it also.
Hmm.
So that is also fine. Some shops will give.
Where to rent from?
Some
usually?
shops will provide,
Okay.
local shops
Okay.
will
So
provide.
best is to ask nearby farmers where do they rent out stuff from.
Nowadays, some of the agrochemists is giving rents also for
Okay.
weeders also. The
Okay.
high speed weeders also they provide
Okay.
hourly basis
Okay.
renting.
Okay. Then
So-
another thing that is required is this one.
Scale.
Weighing scale. This
Yeah,
is the
weighing.
final thing. After harvesting, before making money, you need this, right? So
Yes. We have
Okay.
two different types of scale. One is 200 kilos weighing scale,
Okay.
and this is 50 kilos weighing scale.
Okay.
So 30 to 50 kilo is
Is the minimum required?
minimum
Got
requirement.
it.
So after
And
that,
how much do these weighing scales cost?
This is around 3,500 rupees.
Okay.
So this is a HTP pump, a power sprayer.
Okay.
So this is.
So you have that knapsack sprayer already. Then
Yeah,
why do
yeah,
you need
yeah.
this?
This is covering almost 200-300 meters. And see, now one place we are
Mixing all the stuff.
mixing. We will prepare the what are the doses we are giving to plants. We are mixing it over here. So after that we are using.
Oh, long pipe will go.
This nozzle is around 200 meters.
200-meter long pipe.
1
okay.
acre it will cover in a one.
And you don't
one
need to
place.
carry it.
Yeah,
From
yeah,
here you just go. So
Yeah,
this is
one
actually
helper-
very useful.
One helper is necessary. We will cover within 2 hours. We will cover entire 1 acre.
And
of
here
area.
also, how do you do any filtration?
Yeah, this is one is outlet. This is outlet,
Okay.
and this is big boss is inlet.
Okay.
So inlet as a filter also. So
Oh,
this
okay.
is
So the
this
inlet.
is the filter system.
So if you just make a Jivamrita, can you put this into the drum itself?
we can
directly?
we can finally filter the Jivamrita. After that we can.
You can put it in this. Okay. And typically, let's say you have prepared Jivamrita in a drum. How do you filter it?
Basically, this is garlic bag.
Uh-huh.
So we are using for filtration of Jivamrita.
Oh,
This
okay.
is
Okay.
net, you know.
So basically, you will put the Jivamrita through this, and then you will put it into this drum, and
Yeah.
then after that, remaining filtration will anyway be done by whatever the inlet is there.
Yes,
Right.
yes, exactly.
Got it.
So this is the recoil starter.
Okay.
So here is the on and off button.
Okay.
We have to turn on the switch,
Okay.
and after that we have to pull this. This is the choke.
Okay.
So you have to turn on the choke.
Okay.
After that we can pull the recoil. See, now it's on. So basically, first time we have to turn on the outlet.
Okay.
So this is the flush outlet.
Okay.
So we have to, elsewise it is not sucking.
Okay.
See now. Can we go there?
Yes. So once you turn it on and you kind of flush the water a little so that there is no air gap or anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And after that you go with the hose wherever.
See, when the bigger plants, you know, like tomato and bhendi, and orchids,
Or if it's like even
yeah,
there
yeah.
are some bigger
For-
trees, etc. you want to do,
Yeah.
at that point of time also you should do it.
Yeah, which you can use it, this sprayer. See,
You can also give sarang a bath with it. Oh, it's so nice and misty.
so misty. So it's almost wetting all the plant.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this is also actually pretty useful if you are
Yes,
doing organic farming commercially or
Yeah.
doing a lot of vegetables. This will really save a lot of effort, because see that knapsack sprayer, it would take a long time, and plus you have to carry it, right? 25
yes.
kg
basically,
weight you have to carry
One person is needed helping
for carrying the pipe.
carrying the pipe.
Right,
to
on the
pull and loose
Yeah,
the-
otherwise it can damage the crops,
bomb.
etc. Got it. So like she is carrying the pipe, so one helper is needed while using this.
This is our tools box.
Stanley's toolbox.
Stanley toolbox. This is not a good,
Huh.
but we are keeping one place all the tools, spawners, screwdrivers, and cutting pliers.
Right. This is a must. This is a must,
yeah,
because
yeah,
especially some electricity, etc.
yeah,
will go
yeah.
off. You will need to use that. Okay.
So
And then what is this big thing here?
this is a earth auger.
Okay.
So basically, this is a very useful in our farm, because last time we put a tomato here.
Huh.
So when we are using that RA coal, what we are called, it's very difficult to work with hand tools. So
for
this
the
is-
stakes,
yeah,
etc.
yeah.
that you have put.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
I also see that there are piled up
Ah.
stakes which are there.
Yeah,
So now you have
bamboos.
to put those bamboos inside the soil.
Yeah.
So digging that hole takes a lot of time.
Yeah,
So this you can do it in like 5 seconds.
5
every
seconds.
hole, right?
Yes, exactly. We have a 3-4 different types of
Okay. There are some more
yeah
ways also. Okay.
bits. This is the 10-inch bit.
Oh, okay.
This is 10-inch bit.
This will be good for, I think, planting saplings.
Planting, and we put that stones also, compounding poles.
Oh, okay. Like these,
Ah,
like
yeah,
these
yeah.
poles.
Yeah, yeah.
If you put
Yeah.
these poles
10
for
to
that,
12
this
inch,
is.
up to 12
Okay.
inch. So this is 3-inch bit, and this is 2-inch bit, and that is 4-inch bit.
This is also
So
a two-stroke motor.
Basically for tomato and such kind of poles, 3-inch bit is better.
Okay.
So
Okay.
sometimes we are planting trees and banana, etc. using this tool.
Okay.
So
Fun. So this is a quick demo of the earth auger machine, the magical earth auger machine that I talked about. This is a two-stroke machine. Anything that you want to show, Nagaraj?
this is the recoil 2-stroke engine.
Okay.
We have to mix with oil, both oil and petrol. We have to mix it, so and keep it. This is the switch for on and off,
Okay.
and this is the accelerator.
Okay.
So precaution is you don't go with one man, handle with one man. You have to take a skilled person or hold it properly. Proper you have to hold, elsewise it can twist your arms or damage your bones also.
Okay.
So careful to handle this one.
Okay.
So, this turn on. This is the accelerator. You have to
Nice. So the hole is done, and you can easily put in that bamboo that you wanted to, right?
Yes, yes.
Amazing.
So we
It's
have
so easy to create a hole for a pole, or if you want to do a planting thing. That's it. Done.
That's it, done. Very
Amazing,
quickly it's
amazing.
happening.
Right.
So basically in our farm we are doing almost 5 acres of farming. So earlier we are using heavy machineries like tractor, like that. So now we bought almost 3 years this machine. This is around 7.1 HP Husqvarna. This is a Sweden company brand. So this is very useful in our farm. See, this is cultivated with this is called weeder. We are calling mini tractor also.
Some people call power tiller
Power
also.
tiller also. So basically from morning 1.5 hour I cultivated almost this much of area, around area within one month.
All this area that you're seeing in brown has been worked on within 1.5 hours today
1.5
morning
hour
by
in the
just you,
morning,
right?
Morning, yeah, just
Okay.
I am only. So it will come with the different attachments also.
Like this is
So,
one attachment which
yeah,
is there.
this is a weeder blades.
What is
so-
that? That is called?
So this is we have, this is also PTO shaft is also there. We can put HTP sprayer also attachment.
Oh,
So
okay.
and our, even also we can back rotary also, it is around 46,000 rupees back rotary also. So and even also we can use
How much
ridge.
this machine cost?
This is around last 3 years back it is around 55,000 rupees. Now it is around 70,000 rupees.
And can you get government subsidy for
Yeah,
this?
yeah. I bought with this one is with subsidy also.
Okay.
I bought. Some may not getting subsidy. Some peoples are getting.
How much subsidy on this?
Subsidy around 33% for general and 50% for reservation.
Otherwise, this would have cost almost 80,000, 1 lakh.
1 lakh
Okay.
to 80,000 rupees.
Got it.
Attachments is
Separate,
defined
additional.
separate.
One attachment, this attachment comes by default, but you can
by
get additional
default.
attachments.
Yeah.
Husqvarna is the name, right?
Husqvarna is the
And you are
name.
happy with its performance so far?
Yeah, very good instrument, but service is difficult. We are not maintained, only it's happening once in a year or every 2 years. That oil seals got damaging because of heavy load, you know.
Okay.
That is the reason. So
And how many horsepower is this?
this is 7.1 HP.
So 7.1 HP, your farm is over how much? What's the size?
Sometimes we are hiring tractor also,
Hmm.
not all the time because heavy machineries.
If something
can-
has got very clumped up, compacted,
yeah,
etc., at that
compacted
area you
also.
need to do. Okay.
That is the reason we are using small tools in our farm. Basically, what we are shown today, we are going with that tools also.
So this 7 to 10 HP should be enough for most
5
small
acres,
farmers,
5
right? Less than
acres,
5 acre farmers, 7 to
yeah,
10 HP would be
Yeah,
fine.
even 5 HP is also. If we are going with 5 HP, it is vibrating more and.
What about, there are
affect-
many cheaper Chinese models also. What is your feedback on those?
So go with branded one
Because
you
this is such
have
an
to
important
get the
tool.
quick demo, and because if you are doing 1 hour work and we are getting 2 days, 3 days rest, what what is
How
the
much?
use?
This is diesel.
This is petrol
Petrol.
operated 4-stroke engine.
Okay.
So
And how much
diesel is
petrol does
there.
it consume for 1 hour of work? Today, 1.5
Self
hours you
start
did
is
this.
also there. This is recoil starter. We can
Okay.
pull the rope and we can start.
Okay. Now
So-
this is, how much petrol did it consume for today, 1.5 hours of work of this? How much petrol?
Almost 1 liter of petrol.
1 liter of
1
petrol.
liter, 1.5 liters of petrol. It will work 1 hour. For 1 hour, 1 liter. It
For
will
1
consume.
hour, this will be 1 liter of petrol. For 1 hour of tractor work, how much diesel does it consume?
I don't know, maybe around 3 liters, 4 liters, and they will charge 1,400,
Rent as well.
1,200. So depending
So,
upon the
tractor you
HP.
can actually end up taking a lot of money.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So
okay. So you'll show us a demo of this, how to use this?
Yeah, we can recoil is damaged. I will use with rope,
Sure.
pulling with rope.
Okay.
This is the choke, and here is the on and off button.
Okay.
So we can pull the rope. So this is the gear lever. First neutral and second gear. This is the first gear.
First gear. Okay.
This is the neutral.
Neutral. Okay.
This is the second gear.
Okay.
This is the heavy and low. This is heavy.
Oh, okay.
This is the heavy.
Heavy and low.
Also.
Okay.
So it will take some time.
So you dislodge it a little. Okay. Okay.
It's under service.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to lift it up.
Okay. So, and this is your van that you use for all your deliveries and for bringing inputs, etc., into the farm, right? So, I think this is very convenient, right? Rather than doing a Tata Ace or a truck, this is actually convenient for small farmers having like a Omni van,
Yeah,
right?
most of the farmers are having this type of vans only because it's convenient. for
Mileage also comes much
yeah,
better than
much
trucks.
better than trucks.
And why not an electric vehicle?
Because I have one electric vehicle also. It's Ape Piago. Now it's breakdown. It's a service problem.
Okay.
So most of the times they are not responding. So almost I'm trying to connect with them from 20 days. They are not come to fix it. My problem. That is the reason electric vehicle is not a.
So you are happy with the Omni van?
Yeah,
for your
Omni van
purposes?
is better. Most of the farmers using Omni only.
Okay, cool. So basically what it appears is that Nagaraj looks very fit. He does not need to go to the gym. So if you want to lose weight, just do farming. That's
Yeah,
it,
you will
right?
get vitamin D also inside. of
Nagaraj, do you get your 10,000 steps every day?
not 10,000. I am almost walking 11 to 12 kilometers every day.
By just
With
working in the farm,
different types of tasks. Different types.
Okay.
Types of tasks. No need to spend money in gyms.
Ah.
Come to join with farmers. Basically, with organic farmers, know how to grow your food, and you have to spend some time.
Volunteer work at a
Yeah,
farm, right?
yeah.
Come and work at Nagaraj's farm.
Yeah.
He'll be happy to. I'm sure he'll give you lunch as well.
Yeah, sure. 100% we will give lunch.